Hello, my name is James Heidema. I'm a strategic coach and an international trainer. Today I'd like to talk about talent, territory, and timing. Regardless of the industry you're in, as a professional advisor, as a professional salesperson, you have to worry about talent, territory, and timing. So what's talent? Well, that's the skill you bring to the job. You know, if you treat this job as a job, you're going to be paid as though you're an employee. If you treat it as a profession, if you learn it, you invest, you practice, you memorize, then you become a professional. And then your income reflects that ability to meet the customer's needs, to walk through the process with them, that you become very talented as a sales professional. And that's not easy to do. There's a lot to learn about the products, the service, relationships with customers, how you interact, how to deal with objections, all the rest of that. But that all takes time. And so if you work towards that, of developing your talent, of becoming the professional advisor, indeed, you should expect that you should move forward if territory and timing are considered. Now, the territory is all about who are you selling to. Something my manager said to me: if you want to earn more money in this business, go where the money is. And beyond that, it's not only where the money is, it's where the responsibility lies. You know, we're selling products that do require the individual to take responsibility for their own lives, to take responsibility for their future, and to take responsibility for those people that are near and dear to them. And so some of the products we sell are of little interest to the individual who is single and feels invincible and is not responsible for anyone other than themselves. And so, because we're a financial advisor, not only are we selling savings and investment, we're also selling an insurance. And so to be able to meet all the needs of our customers, we should be in the right territory. In this case, I like people in relationships. I like people who have children because they are more responsible. It's obvious to them that they've got a long-term commitment to these people, and therefore they respond very well to my offerings. And so territory is really important to me. Now, timing is a really interesting concept because often we meet with people and they're not ready to buy, and that's fine because sometimes the circumstances are that they're not prepared to move forward. And so if we look at every potential prospect as being in the sales process, regardless of what they say today, then eventually some of those people will buy from us if we treat them with respect. And so I would often say to people at the end, if they decide not to proceed, I would say, well, it seems to me the timing isn't appropriate today for you to take action. With your permission, I'd like to follow up in 3 or 6 months. May I do that? They would always say yes. And I said, but if things change between now and then and you feel you need to move forward, I would expect you to call me. Do we have an agreement? And they say, fine, I would call you if things change. Great. And then I would follow up with them in 3 to 6 months, and I would say to them, hi, John, it's Jim calling from M Capital. Do you have a moment? And they would say yes. And I would say, you asked me to call you back because maybe the timing's now appropriate. So what you want to concern yourself is you're looking at a profession, you're not looking at a job. And when you're walking through this profession, you have to worry about the talent. What do I have to learn to master? What do I have to memorize? What do I have to practice? So indeed, I can meet the needs of my customers and develop the talent to professionally sell. And then I have to make sure I'm working in the right markets, the right territory, that I get the best response. I improve my chance of success when I'm in the right territory. And then finally, timing is that understand that not everybody's going to buy from you the moment you take them through the process, but if you keep in contact with them, the timing may become correct, and therefore you may move forward. So as you're looking at this career, as you're working in this career, remember talent, timing, territory. Thank you very much for spending time with me today. All the best. Bye for now.